Okay, so since I'm going to be absent today, what I'm going to do instead is typically I would reteach by doing the problems and the homework. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do the problems from 11.3, and then I'm going to do problems from 11.4. So you'll have two separate videos. They'll both be pretty short. So let's go ahead and skip ahead to the homework problems. Okay, so right here on the first page, we're going to start with problem number 2. So it says solve each linear equation by adding or subtracting, and I think I've told you in the video that I don't refer to it that way. I refer to it as elimination. So the easiest thing to get rid of here are the x's, and the reason because they both have a 3 in front of them. So if they have the same coefficient, then that's the one you want to get rid of. So the way I do that, one of them needs to be the opposite. So I'm going to make the bottom one be a negative. Oops, sorry, that's too big. Let's make that a little bit smaller there. Okay, so we're going to make that one a negative. Well, if I make the x a negative, then I have to change the signs on all of them. So the y becomes positive, the 22 becomes negative. Now I just go straight down and add. So these two are opposites, and they're going to cancel, and that's the whole point. So those cancel. Come down here, I have 2y plus y, so that would give me 3y equals, and then I do 10 and a negative 22 would be a negative 12. So I solve that, divide by 3, so y is negative 4. Now I have to take this and I go back and plug it back into one of the originals, and I just pick the first one, which is fine. So right here, I'm going to take this negative 4 and plug it into this one. So now we're kind of back to substitution. So 3x plus 2. Now I substitute y, which is negative 4. Remember in the substitution one, I told you always put it in parentheses. So 3x, and that becomes negative 8 equals 10. Add 8, add 8. 3x equals 18. Divide by 3. And so we get x is 6. So there's our solution. And remember, you can write it as a point, 6, negative 4x, then y. A good thing about this whole lesson is you can always check your answer by plugging back in. Now, you could do graphing here. These are all just different methods. Just be aware that on the quiz, I will ask for a specific method just to be able to check the method that you're using. Okay, let's go to problem number 10. Oh gosh, we have fractions. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? So all you do, just use your calculator. The good thing is here, if you look, the 1/2s are already opposite. So those are going to cancel. Oh, but if we look at the y's, they're also opposite. A negative 7/9, a positive 7/9, so they also cancel. So if everything cancels, what's that leave? That leaves 0 equals, okay, now we do this on the other side. So if you do that, really this right here is 20 over 3 as well. So if we look, these also are opposites. So we get 0 equals 0. Now, this is a special case. This is a true statement. Anytime you get a true statement in math, something that is true, then your solutions are all real numbers, okay? That means it doesn't matter what you plug in for x and y, it will always work. And the reason is, basically, those are the same equation. They're just written in different ways. All right, last problem, number 18. So it says the sum of two angles is 90 degrees. The difference of twice the larger angle and the smaller angle is 105. So the nice thing is they go ahead and give you the system here. So if I look, I already have opposites, positive y, negative y. So right here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to work it out. So those are going to cancel. That gives me 3x. Add those. That's 195. Divide by 3. So if I divide by 3, x is 65. Okay. Now, the problem asks, represents a situation where x is the larger angle, y is the smaller angle. Find the measures of the two angles. So I still have to find y. So I'm going to go back, x plus y, but I'm not going to use x. Sorry, I need to erase that. Because what is x here? X is 65. 65 plus y equals 90. Subtract 65. So y equals 25. Very good. So that's 11.3. Now, if you're listening to the end of the video, here is an opportunity for some extra credit. I'm going to put something random here. You need to know that on the Sunday, which was September 16th, the Dallas Cowboys defeated the New York Giants 20-13 on Sunday Night Football. So I will be asking a question in class, asking you to say on what day, remember September 16th, 2018, what happened. And that would be the Dallas Cowboys defeated the New York Giants 20-13 in Sunday Night Football. I'll be asking you to write that down for extra credit.